Hello again. My name's Gabe Zolna. Still a little under the weather, you can tell by my voice. It's getting ridiculous. I haven't hit the gym for over a week. In either case, I wanted to highlight one of my viewers' comments. And this is in response to MVI 5215, Waterbury School District mandates Muslim holidays. And it's received some interesting comments. This is one in particular, again, I'd like to share. Hi Gabe, I'm relatively a new follower of your channel videos. Unfortunately for me, and I can only hope and pray you've noticed my somewhat long-winded comment on what YouTube is doing by censoring the number of views, likes, dislikes. I've been using YouTube for a long time and started my own channel in 2009. I believe it's late and I'm so tired, so I'm not going to backtrack to do recheck exactly, but I'm sure it's 2009, not long after Google bought up YouTube. It slowly got worse and worse. At first, with just a few search words. Without much thought, I'd often find the most amazing videos that others sometimes would comment. How did you find that video documentary? ? And I'd say just typing in whatever popped into my head. Soon after that purchase, I was forced to use more info just to sign into YouTube, and eventually made a channel just so I could save more videos to watch later. Then the limit placed, if you didn't make up a channel, also to have a few people's to share later some of the great videos I watched. Now they've been skewing the numbers of everything everywhere. It's downright maddening and criminal in my opinion. I hate censorship, always have. People try to not get so discouraged because of this, because that is exactly what they want. They are working overtime to make people's channels like yourselves, who work tirelessly without much ado, for lack of a better word, to feel like they're not reaching many people, and no one is listening or watching your videos. I know this for a fact in capital letters, as I watched it happening before my eyes over the whole time, but very noticeably for the last year, and ramped up like crazy in the last 6 months. The last 3, almost unbelievably so. For a while, I could find those better videos on my cell phone, but then when Google took over and then changed the icon, etc., I actually contacted them and a few other people in the IT community that I know, and that's not many, or not any people who may have been, say, at the top of the food chain, to see if there was any back door or another way I could still use the old YouTube icon on my cell phone and bypass using Google at all to get to YouTube. Obviously not, ha ha ha. It was worth a try. But since I'm just a little person of no importance on the game board called life, I didn't get anywhere or any information, help, laughed out loud, and now learning how sick all these so-called professionals of any and all kinds, I'm glad to be a person of little importance. Because to be close to the top, you have to be pretty mean, possibly sick, and quite evil, and that's just not me, no matter what. And I couldn't be happier that my bad side is smaller than my good. And my desire to be a good person wins out every time, well, almost every time, looking at my whole past, LOL. Selfishness is another harder. It's a lot harder when you're a young child with few siblings, ha ha ha. Anyway, I just wanted to give you some info on that, and hopefully you'll be encouraged to know that no matter how many views you really do get, they're F-U-C-K-I-N-G, with those numbers badly. They even pay people to encourage bots to discredit real good information channels and flood the stupid crap, garbage, idiocy that the popular channels seem to get. Please don't worry. If you were really popular or big, you'd likely be a sellout, bought-off shill who be controlled opposition. So rest easy in knowing that you are doing what you can, and at least to me, and I'm betting many others, you're a good man who is doing unthankful work, spending your own personal time to try and help others out there, to learn crazinesses of it all. And I must thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul for that. You are pretty special, and for me, I look forward to all of your videos and hope you don't retire from making them anytime soon. I really mean that. Okay, so be aware and stay safe. Peace, man. Old saying from the team, I'm not a hippie type at all. Ha 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 ha. Cheers. Well, I guess she's made it very clear from her perspective that YouTube and Google are F-U-C-K-I-N-G with all of us. No big surprise, since they're a liberal organization. It's pretty scary, folks. I'm glad that the viewer took the time to write what she wrote, and I appreciate her doing so. Have no fear. I will continue doing what I've been doing for as long as I possibly can. I hope you all had a great Valentine's. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing.